teenage relationship. Should it? What happened? So should a teenager go into a relationship? What's your take on that?
Hello everyone, my name is Akintundes. Welcome to Unfiltered with the Akintundes. Here with me is my mom,
Opeyemiakintunde. Alright, this is Unfiltered and I welcome you in case you're watching this for the very first time. What is Unfiltered? Unfiltered is a session with my daughter. So the thing is, my daughter and I have different temperaments. I'm very selfish with words, let me use that. I don't really talk, but my daughter is very expressive. She expresses herself, so we tend to have different opinions about different topics. You've seen the first episode about sex and all of that, and we saw how you all accepted it. So here we are with another episode, and we hope that you enjoy this. So let's get straight to it. So this is we call it a secret jar. Ibukun does not know what is in these questions. So that's why we called it Unfiltered. So I'm going to be asking her to pick, and then afterwards we're going to discuss. All right, don't go anywhere. Stay with us. So, Holy Spirit, activate. All right. Let me pick out everything that we have here. So pick up one. Bring it. Don't. Let me be the one to open it myself. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Are you sure you want to answer this question? All right. We can't change it. All right. So, what do you think about teenage relationship? Should it? What happened? So should a teenager go into a relationship? What's your take on that? Truthfully speaking, okay.
No.
No. And why is that?
Probably because teenagers are not yet matured enough to undo relationships and breakups after relationship.
Okay.
So I think that teenagers should not go into a relationship since they are not yet emotionally stable and they are not yet matured.
Oh, tell it to them. I want them to hear that. Okay. Because they are not emotionally mature or stable, like you put it. So how do you evaluate emotional stability? What are the things that it involves?
Okay. For instance, if a teenager goes into a relationship,
emotional
because men, I'm not like some men, just date some ladies and then dump them. So emotional stability is like when someone breaks up with you or dumps you, you should still be able to be strong, not crying. I said, "Oh, why did you dump me? Oh, Jesus."
All right. So emotional stability is the ability to be able to stand your ground.
Yes, to be able to be strong.
So are you saying that every relationship will have breakups? Is that what you're saying?
Not every relationship, but most
relationships.
Yes.
Would have
with teenagers.
Yes.
Might have breakups.
Might have. I like the way you're selective about your words. So most relationships with teenagers would have breakups.
Yes. Because like teenagers are not yet mature to know what they want. They don't know, like, for instance, they might just like a guy because of his looks. And probably the way he talks, or you understand?
Yes.
But we don't know who the person is really. So they might not really know what they want. They don't know. They just like the appearance of the person. See? So they might want to go into a relationship with the person, but they are not yet matured enough to know what they really want.
Nice. So Ibukun has said it. Ibukun has said that teenagers should not go into a relationship because they are not emotionally mature. And so what if a teenager is already in a relationship now, what advice would you give a teenager that is in a relationship?
Pack your load and run.
Pack your load and run. Okay.
Yeah, that's if you're not. Some people are actually strong. Some that have been through a lot of things might be strong enough to handle relationships.
Okay.
But people who are still soft, let me use that word.
Okay.
Might not be able to stand the emotional. There can be emotional abuse in the relationship.
Okay.
So they might not be able to stand it. So those that are weak, I don't advise for them to go into a relationship.
Okay, so what if they are strong, like they have had? No, I love that, because you know when you say that a teenager can be 18 years old. So if a teenager is emotionally mature, should the teenager go into a relationship?
That is if it's 18.
18, okay.
I think yes, because for me, a teenager's age, for me personally, a teenager's age stops at 16. Okay. When you're 17, you're no longer a teenager. You're an adult. You need to learn to take care of yourself.
Okay.
You're not a baby anymore.
Aha. So the teenage age, according to Ibukun,
starts at 16.
16. So anything from 17, you can
you should be matured. You should be responsible and know what you want by that time. Okay.
All right. Ibukun has said it. So teenagers, do you agree with this? Do you think that you should not go into a relationship before you are 16? Well, that's true actually, Ibukun, because thinking back now, I think I met your dad when I was 16.
Oh, okay.
So, but we didn't really go into relationship until much later. And because at 16, I was mature. So I think what Ibukun is really saying is, you are 12, you're 13, you're 14, you don't need the relationship. So what should they engage in? Because I believe that at that point, you like a guy. What should they do?
Academics.
Read.
Yeah, you know, reading helps. Reading also helps in building one's emotional status, and also helps in the mental. Also helps someone mentally.
Okay.
You know, when we read, we gain a lot of things. Okay. We learn different things.
Okay.
So probably someone who has been reading all their lives, probably at 15, 14, the person is already matured enough. The person already has all the knowledge he or she needs. I'm not saying he or she should enter a relationship.
Okay.
The person should still wait until after 16. Okay. But I feel the person is prepared for a relationship.
You heard it, Ibukun. So based on what she's saying, that if you're 12, 13, 14, 15, don't have a relationship. Instead, start reading up. Learn about relationships. Learn about marriage, right?
Yes.
Read up. Grow your emotions. So that even if you're not going to start a relationship or a friendship, maybe you should start considering when you are mature from like 18 years old, right?
Yes, but you can be friends with the person.
Okay, all right.
From young.
All right, so you've heard it from Ibukun. What are your comments? Please drop your comments in the comment section. Till we come again next time. Remember, this is Unfiltered. I love you. My name is opeyemiakintunde.
And my name is Akintunde Ibukun.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye.